We are now joined by the coach and student athletes of the Cincinnati Bearcats. 15 and 14 overall last year, 7 and 11 in Big 12 play. Katrina Merriweather, now your third season at Cincinnati. She is an alumna of the University of Cincinnati, and it is her 10th overall season as a head coach. Joined by three of her student athletes, junior guard Reagan Jackson, senior guard Maya Perry, and senior center Destiny Thomas. Welcome to all of you. Coach, I've got a couple questions for you, and then we'll pose them to the young lady sitting next to you. You enter now year 3 at your alma mater. New faces and returners. It's kind of the big puzzle piece that everyone has of putting all of that together. But you had a foreign trip this summer to Italy. And I think that seemed to be a piece that helped all of you in that process of kind of fitting it all together. Can you talk about how important that time was, both in the gym time that you got leading up and being over there and competing, but then also what it does off the floor?
What it does initially is it shows our student athletes that there's an investment in women's basketball, right? Those trips are not free. And people have to see the importance of them. They have to appreciate the experience that our young women are going to have, and then our administration has to okay it. And so I'm really thankful that we had the opportunity to go. On the floor, selfishly for me, it gave me an opportunity to play with lineups. And we have a very versatile group, especially those freshmen. So finding out who can handle the ball under pressure, finding out who's rebounding the ball at a high rate, that was what I got out of it, on top of the 10 practices. Now, off the floor, they were able to learn a different culture. They were able to bond. We had a great company put together some events that included taking them to a restaurant, and they made pizza from scratch. And I think they just enjoyed being around each other and getting to know each other away from everybody else. So it had benefits top to bottom.
Absolutely, no doubt. A lot of coaches across the country, they talk about recruiting like it's speed dating just because there's so much going on, and it's this new reality that coaches have. But you've also been very intentional with what you've done with high school recruiting, and that is reflective in this class that you have. And the highest rated recruit in program history is a freshman for you in D. Alexander, the preseason Big 12 Freshman of the Year. Just talk a little bit about what makes Dee so special and where she fits as you think about the young ladies that you have on this roster.
What makes her the most special is her humility. You would never know that she has the resume that she does. She is constantly talking about her teammates, her coaches, her experience in club ball, her experience in high school, and how much she enjoyed it. She talks about winning championships, and very rarely does she talk about anything she got individually. On the floor, I just learned they call her the bruiser because she is tough, she's aggressive, she's going to rebound, drive it, take charges, dive on the floor. Everything about her just screams, I'll do anything I can for us to win. And that, to me, is what makes her special.
That is infectious, I would think, no doubt, for all of the players on your team. For all of you out there, if you do have a question, please raise your hand. We will bring a microphone to you. With that said, ladies, I've got some for you. Junior guard Reagan Jackson, you started all 29 games last year, averaged just shy of 10 points a game. No sophomore slump for you. So what have you focused on in the off season to take your game to that next level, to be able to continue to be even more of an impact player?
I think the biggest for me in this offseason was focusing on my on-the-ball defense. I think that's something that I could grow in that space, as well as my ball handling. I think we're going to need me to be more versatile this year, and so I did what I needed to do in order to be that player for this team.
Excellent. And Maya Perry, you played the last 2 seasons at Florida Atlantic, second team all AAC selection. Even though you had the spring-summer months, there really is nothing like getting into the fall practice and the reality of, like, games are coming, the season is here. How much did that foreign trip help you individually, being new, but then also thinking about how as a team you can bond and build that chemistry?
For me, the Italy trip definitely was a surprise to me. We were all together as like a team immediately as soon as we got to Italy. Feels like we've been playing with each other for years, even though we have new pieces and freshmen and everything like that. The chemistry is always there, especially in practice. You have the young freshmen that are very talented, along with Mary that we brought from the transfer portal. It just brings a lot of versatility, like Reagan said, and I think it's just going to be an amazing year.
Now, Destiny, you did not play last season, had sat out. You started 17 games 2 years ago, which is a big feat for anyone. And now that you're ready for this redshirt junior year, can you talk a little bit about what your takeaways were from watching maybe from the sideline and how you've carried that over to be prepared for this season?
I think that the biggest thing that I took away is slowing down. Like, you can take the game in pieces, I guess. So just take it quarter by quarter and chunk by chunk.
Did it give you another perspective? Because I think a lot of people say that, like when they step outside of it and have to really watch, that you see things differently. Has that helped you once you've gotten back on the floor and into practice?
Yes, ma'am. I think it helped me get my timing together and just show me to love the game more.
Absolutely, and I think coaches are agreeing with that. Timing is good. They like people in the right place. Okay, we've got a couple questions here, and we're going to start right over here please tell us who you are, and go ahead.
Hannah Hernandez, University Daily, Kansan. How is playing Big 12 women's basketball different? What makes it special from any other conference?
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. We'll go with the
I
players.
don't play.
I think what has been the emphasis for me is just the versatility and the different styles of play that we go up against. I think you never know what you're getting. There's not one specific team that plays like the other. And so just being able to prepare in different ways is always fun.
And Maya, I guess for you, what are you excited about in terms of the competition and the challenge of the Big 12?
I'm really excited for the style of play. I think it's really different. Like Reagan said, there's so many different things that you can expect. You can expect a really fast team, a really lengthy team, a team that's really good at rebounding. Everybody has their own thing, and I think that's going to be really fun to be able to go out there and scout them and just play on this level.
Fantastic. All right, I think we've got a question right there.
Ryan Roberts with Riverfront Cincy. Hi, Trina. You've mentioned Kalia DeVelasi is one of the best point guards in the country, regardless of class. What makes her so special, and how does she fit into your style and overall philosophy?
When Brina first saw Kalia, she said, Trina, here's the point guard that you want. She was composed, she's strong, she's explosive, but more importantly, she can get her teammates involved. There's some people who have vision, and then there's some people who can pass. Just because you can see it doesn't mean you can complete it. And that is Kalia DeVelasi. Like, I've not seen a point guard deliver the ball at this level at her age in a very long time. She also has the ability to take over a game offensively because she can score at 3 levels. She plays with no fear, and she actually cares about defense, which is rare for freshmen, especially in 2025. So I just love the way she impacts the game, but you hear us brag about it all the time. She's a girl's girl. She's everybody's biggest cheerleader, and I think she's just fun to be around.
And I think we've got one more question right here. Go ahead.
Coach Neil Meyer, the Front Office News. You mentioned Callie Barrett earlier this afternoon, as well as being one of those players that can come in and guard the 1 through the 4. What stood out about her when you guys were recruiting her, but what are you looking forward to her being able to contribute on the floor this season the most?
I think she's just going to give us length and someone that you can play the 1 through the 4. We'll come against some opponents where, again, you have Kalia, she'd kill me. She's 5'7", but she's really 5'5". So you may want to take a Callie Barrett, right, and play her at the 1 and give her an opportunity to maybe bang against someone who's taller, bigger. So I just love Callie's ability to play everywhere, and you're just going to see her on the floor more like a glue player, just going to play her wherever to get her in the game.
Well, our time has expired, but I want to thank all of you for being up here today, for being here in Kansas City. Welcome. We'll see you back in this building in March for the Big 12 tournament. We wish you the very best of luck all season.